Hello you, welcome to Geekism and welcome back to a very rainy career mode here in Planet Zoo, and there's also quite a bit of poo around as well. I hope that gets sorted out soon, thank you very much. So thanks for all the feedback in the last episode. Couple of points we need to take care of. One is I completely forgot down, let's just pause the game, completely forgot to put down the donation boxes. That's what you get for being a sandbox player, you forget about this kind of stuff. So where are they? Money? There we go, donation box. Okay, so I have one here. We got one over here somewhere. It's a bit slopey, isn't it? There, that'll do. Let's move it in. Okay, so a couple of donation boxes there. Hopefully that'll bring us in some revenue. So today's plan then is we're going to start off with a tortoise exhibit down here at the front as you come in. Get some more, animals in and get some people looking as we go. I'm going to try and cut all of that out. I'm not going to get rid of it though. I'm just going to place it over here because it's good treeness. There's no need to delete it. But we do need a bit more of a open area there. So move those over here. Hopefully this rain stops pretty soon. But we'll take all of that. Move it up to shift. We'll bring that up again. We can go there for now. So I don't really want to get rid of any of this because it's basically free decor. But I do think we need to move some of it out to help with the path, because I want a path running along the side of this as well, mostly to give people the option to not have to walk through the flamingos if they don't want to. I know some people probably aren't a massive fan of them, so you want to give them the option. I mean, in the game, I don't think that there's people who just don't like certain animals, but oh, go on. That'll go through. Come on, it'll go through. It will. I know it will. There we go. I'll take it that way. There we go. So we're just to move a couple of these, probably. Take them in a little bit. That'll do. Okay, and then that gives us a little space here for a tortoise of some description. So we'll start with glass here. Again, I know I say this every episode, but this series isn't really so much focused on the very detailed design aesthetics of our other stuff. If you want to see some really detailed stuff, go and check out our Let's Builds or Speed Builds and things like that. This is a little bit more focused on the objectives, really, actually playing the game, dealing with the management issues, that kind of stuff. Do you know what? I actually do quite like the idea of using the cliff face as the edge of the exhibit, so let's try that here then, because we can do it with the tortoise, no problem. Oops. It's been ages timing that up. Look, and got it wrong. There we go. So if we did that and then go to null. Take a null barrier through the back there to there, and then come back up to wood logs there. Okay, cool. Now we'll have a bit of glass in this, and we can't curve this one. That's okay though. Let's just have a bit of glass there, and then we'll go back to regular wood as we come down to there. So you've got a large viewing area here and a smaller one over there. Always worth trying to sort of edit them up a little bit. Now terrain. We can't adjust the terrain there, so that is probably going to be a bit too not steep enough, sorry, for an animal. So we may have to build maybe we could build the cave around there, so that makes a bit more sense. Habitat door we do need. Wooden one, I suppose, goes with the build better, and we'll put it there. Can we? Yes, there we go. And then I suppose we'll have that as a little bit of a staff path, but it doesn't really need to be staff path, does it? That actually, let's just get rid of that and make it look a bit more normal. Oh, that's a malinformed path part. There we go. Right, so that's where the staff are going to get in. This is really big, to be honest with you, but there's very little else to do with the space. I suppose, actually thinking about it, we could take... Yeah, let's shrink this down a bit, because this is... The problem is with tortoises, I wouldn't normally mind giving them a bit extra space, but if they get too far away from their food, they struggle to exist, basically, because they they starve because they don't get to their food quick enough. So, and we don't want that. Dead tortoises are not good tortoises. There we go. We'll have it like that, and then we'll just put some foliage there. So now you've got, as you come in, you can see the tortoise. There's a little area over here as well, but otherwise that's pretty good. So, animal trading, excuse me. Aldabra, there's a really good Aldabra tortoise there. We've got some leaves in. It's a boy. Let's take him and put him straight in. There's a good Aldabra tortoise to come into the zoo and see the almighty Aldabra tortoise. I'm hoping somebody's going to go, oh, we have a keeper issue. No wonder there's a lot of poo around. What's up with you? Go into habitat? Can we move you? There you go. You're getting a little stuck there, weren't you, Sunshine? He's going to clean some poo up. Here we go. Aldabra tortoise is on the way. And it's in. Nice. Okay. So, before I forget them again, let's get some of these in where the animal is viewed. There we go. And let's see how we go. Still a huge space for a tortoise, to be honest. Let's have a look. Terrain is, almost double what he actually needs. But I'm okay with that. That's fine. Terrain is pretty much spot on. Needs a little bit of sand. So that is something we can totally do. I'm not going to go anything too crazy here. Just kind of want to get the numbers up. There we go. So quite like that sand with a bit of dirt sticking through there. That looks pretty good. Or is it a puddle? Oh, it's a puddle. Never mind. Okay, that's that then. Environments, a fair bit of coverage. So that's good. African tropical. So let's go into biome tropical and Africa. There we go. Okay, so mostly let's do some mangroves. They look good. That's pushed already way up, but that's all right. Let's go for these over here. And there's a little mangrove tree over here. They're going to be your big ticket plants, okay? So then we'll do some lower level stuff as well around. There we go. Maybe a little bit of a tamarind bush there. Maybe over there as well. I mean, the other thing we can do is you can use foliage to an extent to kind of block the animal in as well, you know, because they don't like climbing over it so much. It's not as realistic as it maybe could be, but for this, for thingy mode, franchise mode, it's probably okay. So some more bushwork in there. There we go. And maybe just a couple of little ferns around. Not ferns, sorry. There they are, aren't they? Yeah, bird nest ferns. There we go. Decent sized one there. That's pretty decent coverage. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. Nice open space for the animal. I'm assuming they need some... oh no, hard shelter. They don't need any hard shelter. Okay, that helps. Obviously need some enrichment, which I doubt we have, because I think pretty sure you have to... you have to research all of it. I mean, obviously we can have food and water go down. But that's about it. So, water, let's do a medium food bowl and a small water bowl. They just can't go so close at all, can they? There we go. And then we will have to... What's that? You would literally just like a little shed. Right, okay. All right, well, that'll do then. That's towards operational. We are obviously concerned with money and things like that, so we're going to keep an eye on that. Keeper... Let's take a keeper. Okay, and I think we should probably do a couple of work zones. So, PFAL work zone we already have. So let's do a new work zone that includes that building. And those two. And this is called Turtle Work Zone. Okay, and then we will add... keeper to turtle work zone. And the rest of the staff can just mill about. The thing we need to do is actually name this to be Aldabra turtle. Okay, keeper's gone in. Has done nothing, but that's fine, I guess. Oh no, we're gonna try again. Disease animal discovered, vet called. That's fine. Now we have the vet system. We have it over here. So that's fine. And dandy. Oh, if only we had the terrain, we could maybe bring the staff path down here. Let's see if we can fit that in. That'd be really useful, actually. Saves them running all the way around. Let's just take that up first so it's out of the way. Okay. Staff path. Here we go. Okay, we can do something like that and then that. Okay, not great, but not horrific. Can we just make that into maybe just one piece? Yeah, there we go. That's better. Expecting offspring. Good, yeah. Gonna have some babies. Good for you. Oh, okay. Oh, the see, we didn't put the we need to put the tortoises into quarantine, right? We keep forgetting to do that. I was just going to come and check, see whether it could get up to here, because we may need some rocks. In fact, we need rocks anyway, because, well, you know, gotta have some rocks, haven't you? So what I'm going to actually do is try and just close that area off a little bit with some rocks. Like this. So it's got a bit of a feature, but then also it's unobtainable for the little dude. There we go. Come on. They were saying a little bit sorry, don't they, the peafowls? So they're like, oh. They were saying a little bit depressed. That was my peafowl impression, by the way. I hope you enjoyed it. More next time. Okay, let's do some little rock work over here. Again, mostly find the rock work just kind of helps break up the sort of monotony of the green ground. Always try and get away from those green squares if you can. There we go. Good stuff. Okay, I'm happy with that for tortoises. Here is probably going to be a little food store or something. We need to get some restrooms in, but I don't think we have to worry about that until we've got a few more guests in the park. Currently, we only have 130. Excuse me, just have a little sip of coffee. So I think here is probably going to be our third animal. We might as well keep it tight, keep it small, right? And then we've got space for food and stuff here. So what have we got little animal-wise that will fit in that gap there? And we'll see if we can do a couple of exhibits today. So we've done the tortoises. There's another awesome tortoise there. Tempted to take that in, but for now, bison, there, we need a bigger space for them, obviously. Wildebeest again. Bears, yeah, all bigger space needed. Peafowl, we've got. Macaques, yeah, bigger space needed for all of those. Maybe a croc. Yeah, it's going to be a croc, innit? Saltwater croc. Let's have a look. We can't do anything with the terrain, so now that's interesting because that means we're going to have to use this water as part of an animal's exhibit, right? Because we can just add water like that, but we can't actually dig the ground down to do it. Oh, it's got snow in, Jesus. We are going to have to probably provide the Aldabra tortoise somewhere to warm itself up, right? Temperature's freezing, look. Enrichments. Yeah, we're working on that. We're not, but we need to. So, let's get the enrichment going first. Zoo. Go on. Vet research. Tortoise. And then in the meantime, we are going to have to provide some hard shelter for the animal with a bit of warmth in it. So, let's... habitat. Let's see what we've got here. These are just genuinely just blocks of wood, aren't they? Yeah, they're no good. We can do better than that. Okay, construction, architecture, walls, roofs, pitch roofs. What have we got? Corrugated plastic. Okay. So boom, boom. Okay. Walls, pillars. Beam. There we go. Oh, it's weird. When the snow moves, makes you think the game isn't paused, but it is. It is. Go. Take them over to the other side, and then wall pieces. Let's see what we've got here. Yeah, they'll do. Put them on the back and one side, I think. There we go. And then we can get some bedding in. and a little heater. And we'll have the heater. Oh, we've got some weird snapping on here. That's okay. With the heater down there, and then I'm hoping when it snows, Life will find a way, and he will come down here and get himself all warmed up. Or herself, sorry. No, I can't remember now. Is it a boy or a girl? It's a boy. So let's help nature along a little, hey? There you go. You can chill out under there, little friend. All right. Now that heater, are you not near any power or anything? No, operational. Come on, you should be getting toasty warm there now. Yeah, there you go. Habitat's warming up. So walking off from it then, Heavy. Just hold on there until the snow has gone away, yeah? No? Alright, clear off then, you weirdo. We need some lights. Oh, does that not come over? Now, my worry is the alligators is that they're going to have to be warm, right? So, we may struggle a little there without just blowing heaters everywhere, which I don't like to do, but, you know, this is franchise mode. It's not my own park or anything like that. Oh, it looks pretty in the snow, though, doesn't it? Look at that. That's what it looked like this morning when I woke up. We had our first sort of decent snowfall here in southern Ontario, about 20 centimetres. I love that sort of like blue glow that you get at like 6 in the morning with the snow. Yeah, that's pretty much what it looked like this morning. There was tortoises walking all around. It was great. So let's head over here. I think this is where we're going to have to worry about it. So yeah, there's nothing I can do about temperature or heat. I'm afraid we're going to play the game as is. But at least we can start working on a barrier here. I think. Where's the path? There's the path. Look. Okay, so we're going to have to hope that the water from the stream here is enough for an alligator. There you go. Alright, chain link up to here. Yeah, we'll do that again. That worked out quite well last time, I think. Null. Null to inside there, and then back out to chain link across the water into there. Oh, there we go. And then we can null it all the way down to here. Chain link back out. There we go. Okay, and then join that up there. Alright, so we're going to have quite a large glass fronted one this time, I think. There we go. Let's get rid of some of those panels so they make a bit more sense. So it's glass fronted, chain link around the outside. Staff door is going to have to be here. So let's put that in. Regular habitat gate. There we go. Paths. We'll just use our regular one that we've been using. There we go. Right. So let's hire some. Let's get some alligators. Where are we? They were here somewhere. So, sorry, they're crocodiles, excuse me. Crocodiles. So a boy and a girl, I reckon. So we'll take the bronze and the silver. There we go. And then we'll go to zoo. Sorry, animal trading. So we can send it. Can we? We need to move him to quarantine, right? Quarantine. Right. they can both go to quarantine for a minute. And then whilst we're waiting, let's head into the Zoopedia and have a look at what they're going to need. There we go. Saltwater crocodile. So, they need tropical Asian biome, okay? They need some space, they need some water. Let's hope the water's enough. They don't need any climbing. They need 12 to 42. They're the thing, you see, that's there. We're going to have the problem with the heating, I think. We're going to have to heat these bad boys up quite a bit. They're not going to like it otherwise. And they have processed meat to start off with. Okay. Did we get any research done? Nope, still working on that. Okay. So snow stopped. Should be warming up a little now. Right. Habitat. No, this is the problem. All of this lovely greenery is not going to be any good here. I'm just going to click all of it like this. Get rid of the rocks, because they can stay. That's over there. What else we got to shift? Okay, I think they're the only ones actually in the exhibit. Yeah. I want to click that. Oh, that's not rock. That's look at that. You can tell it's good when you think it's a rock piece, can't you? Quarantine passed, ready to leave. Good. That's what we like. So build that up a bit because that's the end of the enclosure for them. Okay, so who's in quarantine? 2 crocs. Let's have a look. Quarantine. So they've passed. They're currently working between age. So let's move them both to there. So the inspector's just come in, which is a bit of a problem because we haven't got this exhibit perfect yet. So what I'm hoping is as the inspector comes in, they already pick where they're going to see. Let's find said inspector. There she is. And I hope she hasn't picked crocodiles. There we go. So she's going to come in and see habitat and Aldabra turtles. That's fine. So it doesn't matter if the crocs are slightly off because she's not actually going to be viewing them. We get a little bit of grace, I suppose, as they come in. So there we go. So now we've got the 3 habitats. That's great. And I'm hoping this brings the guests in as well. Now, obviously, wow, there's a big size difference there. He's a big boy compared to her. Look at that. My goodness. So nutrition's fine. Social. Wow, they don't have enough space. They have loads of space. They don't have enough water. See, this is the problem. I really don't know what to do about it. I mean, I suppose the obvious choice is to just take the fence back there, isn't it? So let's do that then. Take the fence over this water. I mean, it literally has to come up to the edge of the water, really, doesn't it? We don't want it to be any more than that. Okay. And then, well, that might as well be a straight line, hadn't it? There we go. And then we've got to work out whether or not that's accessible for them. How are you now about size? Size 94. You're a little shy off that, but I'm going to have to go for it. Now, next thing's next. Ouch. Okay, so rock work there then. I'm just going to go for Taiga Rock because it's more like a natural outskirt, that one is, isn't it? Rather than being part of the exhibit, I suppose. That's the way I'm going to think about it. But we definitely need to kind of make that much less accessible than it already is. Using these big boys like that. Let's have a look at that. I reckon that should be okay. Good. Okay, there we go. So then that's too steep there. They're happy everywhere else. So they need some rock, which is perfectly fine. just turn a lot of this grass into rock where they kind of hang out there. Keep some grass at the front, but for the most part it can all be rock. So nutrition, social is fine. Habitat at the moment is fine. It's that enrichment again. I'm going to take a second vet on, I think, to kind of help us out with that. So the environment at the moment, okay, so these here, this is good. You can hover over and it actually shows you where the incorrect plants are, which I think is really great. So go on then, where are you? That's you, that's you, and that's you. Ah, okay, so you just there need to shuffle out. Let's take you just in case as well. There we are, and then it was just a couple of you over here. I'm going to guess you and that one. It's kind of doing a weird floaty thing. I mean, there's actually quite a few doing a weird floaty thing here. So we'll fix them. That one, I'm going to say as well, is probably on the cusp. Okay. Environment. So all the plants are right there. So tropical Asia we want then. Nature. So biome. Tropical. See, we can do aquatic Oceania, but I don't think there's anything in it, you see. So I'm assuming they're coming later maybe. So Asia. Tropical. Tropical Asia, yeah. Ah, we were in plants. Oh, just out of interest then. Oh, it's like, oh yeah, like reeds and stuff. Okay. Well, we'll leave that on then. Because we quite like some reeds. Okay, so how much? They don't like loads of coverage, but enough. But enough to kind of make it look interesting, so I'm okay with that. Look at some of these bird's nest ferns around the outside here. Little tiny things. Bamboo, lots of bamboo at the back here to kind of help with the coverage of the big old wall there. Make that look a bit more natural, that's good. And then over here as well, where there's that low fence, we want to try and take the emphasis off that a little, don't we? And also coming into the water, I think that looks good. Okay. And just a little down the front here, just to kind of break it up a little, I think. Or some reeds coming into the water would be good, I think, here. Just to break that, so it doesn't look like they're right by the bridge there. Okay, we're really pushing the edge of it now, so I'm just going to see if we can find a little tree, bit of bush for here. There we go, a little over there, so I'll tell you what we might do, just get rid of one of them. That might be enough. Let's have a look. Oh no, a little too much. Is that enough? No. I don't really like them there, so that'll do. That'll dink-dank do for me, and we'll go for Taiga Rock as well. Because it matches the ground. I know it doesn't really matter which rocks you use, which is good. But also we're going to try and create a little bit of a cover. They can come and sit here if they want to, you know. So it's out of the way. Because we've got tropical rocks, which we did use in the Aldabra one, but I quite like the idea of using natural ones here. So we're going to come in like this. Go. Just give them a little bit of privacy behind there if they want it. But otherwise, I think that's about right. Turn those into the water a little. Alright. Okay, nothing special, but that's in. Shelter-wise, hard shelter, they don't need any. So really, the main issue is going to be there are heat, temperature, basically. So let's social. What's up? You're still saying there's no space? Is that just because I've covered up some water because of this? Right. Yeah. Okay. My fault. Excuse me. Let's just move all that. So it is definitely like accessible water then. So as long as it's accessible, you can get more to it. There we go. And you guys think tickets are underpriced? Well, I ain't gonna have any problem with that. So cleanliness is good, education's not very good, and animals are dehydrated. So what's up with Keeper then? Are you in here? Oh, he's just walked in. I'm assuming you're not. Can we move one of these down to here to get... Well, there's water there, look. Oh, we have lots of babies here. We should probably clear... Oh, that's a food one I've got there. That's a water... No, that's food as well. Why are they dehydrated? There's water there. I'm going to guess it's babies. Babies! That's from Boss Baby, by the way, which my son watches. No, they're not dehydrated. They're getting over there now. Yeah, as soon as they get bigger, we're going to release some of them into the wild, build up some more of these points. But otherwise, I think we're probably done there. We'll keep an eye on the temperature here. No security guard. I'm not too worried about that just yet. Many guests think the tickets are underpriced. That's fine. We can give them some more cash. Let's go for 6 and 3. See how they feel about that. I mean, there are only 3 animals. But next time, once we get to that 350, I'm pretty sure that's when we have to start worrying about food and drink. So we're going to get some food and drink here. And then I think moving up to here, an animal, and moving over to here, an animal as well, is going to probably be next. Thanks so much for watching. Until the next one, be good.